Somebody once told me something simple, yet life-changing: you cannot cheat an honest man. At first, it sounded like a clever line, but the more I lived, the more I realized it's one of life's deepest truths. A person who is radically honest with themselves cannot be fooled. Not by tricks, not by manipulation, not by illusions. Why? Because dishonesty simply doesn't exist inside their reality. Their life is built on clarity, on self-respect, and on responsibility. An honest person doesn't hand over their power to another person's opinion, approval, or judgment. They lead themselves. Now, we're human, of course. We crave connection, community, and partnership. But that doesn't mean we should surrender our identity just to please the world. Every single human being is a leader. Not necessarily of nations, but of something far more important: their own inner world. Think of a tiger for a moment. It walks with strength, grace, and truth. It doesn't pretend, it doesn't perform. It doesn't shrink. A tiger is always a tiger, even when no one is watching. But what about us? When the crowd is watching, do you become someone else? When family is judging, do you shrink? When no one is around, do you stay true to your values, your dreams, your heart? Honesty isn't about being perfect. It's about alignment, being the same person in the light and in the dark. Because when you cheat others, you cheat yourself first. And when you lie to yourself, you build a life that feels like a costume, a house of cards. It might look beautiful on the outside, but it's fragile on the inside, ready to collapse at any moment. But here's the truth: you can rebuild yourself at any moment. Just as a house of cards collapses in seconds, you can collapse the false version of you and rebuild someone real, strong, and grounded. Every morning you wake up is a new birth. It's a fresh chance to become the person you respect, the person you admire. We are all passengers on the same ship, and none of us really knows the final harbor. We fear the unknown, but within each of us is a compass, a quiet voice that tells us what is right and what is wrong. If you ignore it, life becomes chaotic. But if you listen to it, the storms no longer control you. You get to choose your direction. Honesty clears the fog. Honesty strengthens the heart. Honesty makes life simple again. It's a beautiful cycle. Be kind to others, and you're being kind to yourself. Hurt others, and you will feel that wound return. Life is like a boomerang. Everything you send out comes back. So, I invite you to take a moment every day. Put aside the noise, the screens, the endless rush, and face yourself honestly. Reset your inner compass. Realign your intentions. Because the more consciously you dream, the more awake you become. This is the path to strength, the path to courage, the path to truth. This is the path of honesty. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this. Stay true to yourself.